I've been playing through the Not So Berry challenge and my Pink Gen Sims need a new place to live. And for some reason, apartments have been really speaking to me right now, but I wanted to be a little extra. So I said, let's build them an entire penthouse. But before we get into the speed build, can we just look at this lot the way EA left it? Like, what's going on in here? What is going on in here? I love empty space. I love when there's nothing going on. Anyway, let's get into the speed build. So fun fact is that I did not originally plan to do a penthouse for my Pink Gen Sim. What actually happened is that we were like probably halfway done with an entirely different apartment before I remembered that one of the requirements for the Not So Berry challenge is for your Pink Gen Sims to have a well-maintained garden. If you're not familiar with Not So Berry, it is a 10 generation legacy challenge created by Lil Simsy and Always Simming, and each generation is themed off of a different color. They have different careers, different storylines to play through, and the Pink Gen is the 7th generation. We started this in 2021, which is wild to think about, but we're playing it over on my Twitch channel. So if you're like, wait, you've never played this before on YouTube, what are you doing? I play it all the time over on my Twitch channel. And so if you ever want to come hang out with me live, you know where the link is. It's down below. While you're down there, why not like the video? Why not subscribe? It would help me out a little bit against the YouTube algo. And it lets me know that you like the content that is coming your way and all of that fun stuff. So you might notice that the speed build jumps around quite a bit. I was a bit disjointed when I built this, also because I built it on stream. So like all the time I'm like looking over to chat, starting new conversations, completely losing my train of thought, forgetting what I said I would do in the build. But I think this started to turn out really cute. The kitchen counters are the macaron kitchen set by Myshuno Sun. They're custom content. I did use custom content in this. I tend to use it a lot in builds that I'm doing for like my own gameplay because I'll actually like be playing in them and enjoying them myself. But for builds for challenges and other YouTube videos, you've probably noticed I don't really use custom content. And I do have a Google Doc that links to most of the CC that I have. If it doesn't link to an actual set, it will link to the creators that I have CC from. But we've done our best to have the actual sets on there. So if you're ever curious about where I get my CC, what creators I really like my CC from, all of that, I will link the Google Doc down below. And I also made a new Google Doc, been in my Google Docs era. I made an FAQ. I'm always getting kind of the same or very similar questions during my live streams, and I can't always get to them all, or in my comment section, I get a lot of questions as well. So there's a new FAQ Google Doc that just answers a lot of questions about me, about the Sims, anything like that, if you're ever curious, and if I don't get to respond to a question while I'm live or in the comment section or whatever. But I love this kitchen. I was really debating doing open shelving all the way around, but we ended up just doing open shelving on the left side next to the window because I think I just wasn't in a cluttering mood. And even though I have a lot of CC clutter, I wasn't like feeling prepared to clutter up an entire kitchen's worth of open shelving. And if you have any questions about items that you see in this build specifically that you think are custom content or just don't know what pack they're from, always just let me know in the comments and I'll let you know. Because I notice sometimes when, especially when I'm building on Twitch streams, people will be like, oh, where is that from? Where did you get that stuff? And I'm like, wait, what stuff? And I know I did it in a recent build, but I will take every excuse to use the slouch couch. That is the slouch couch, or the couch from the Slouch set by Charlie Pancake. It is this huge, just nice, chunky sectional. And like when I'm getting a new couch, I don't want it if it's not a couch like that. There's a awesome cow print swatch of it as well. It just looks so comfy. The only thing I wish is that your Sims would actually like sit back on the couch. It's a huge item in and of itself, and the normal couches like aren't that big, so they only kind of sit on the edge of their seats, but it's fine. It still looks really nice. And did I already say this? You might notice that the build jumps around a lot. This was a long build. We did it probably over like a week and a half of Twitch stream, so I kind of was selective in what makes it into the speed build. I might miss placing a couple pieces of clutter or something like that, but we obviously will do our final tour at the end. And with this build, this was one where I was like, oh, I'm going to just do the basic layout first and we'll go back and clutter later. So definitely stay to the end to watch how it all comes together, because I feel like obviously it's fun to have the main layout, but the clutter, in my opinion, is what really brings it to life, makes it look lived in, you know, lets you add like a personal aspect to the build for your Sims. Did I ever finish the story that we literally started on this entire other apartment and I said, wait, we have to have a well-maintained garden, and the apartment that we were working on didn't have a balcony. So that's why I came over to the penthouse and started building over here, because I was asking Twitch chat, I was like, wait, what do we do? Like, do we only live in this apartment that I've like already worked hard on for like a couple weeks until Pink Gen is married and everything like that, and then she can start her garden and they like move out to the suburbs or something like that? And I was like, or do we move to a penthouse lot? And we decided we would move to a penthouse lot, and I think it was a good decision because I love how this all came together. Oh, and I know I'll get questions about the flooring, so let me let you know about the flooring. The flooring is by Peacemaker. It is the eco lifestyle walls, but made as flooring. I love it, and I'm using it in the next speed build you'll see as well, because I have a House Hunters build challenge going on right now. The speed build for that will be up soon too. The house just literally isn't done yet, but I guess I'll let you know now. I do have a House Hunters challenge going on. It's where I make a Sim family and I say, this is what they're looking for in a house. Here's their jobs, their budget, their color scheme, their decor preferences, everything like that. And they are on my gallery, so if you want to go look at them, you can. They're just under the hashtag Sarah's House Hunters 4. But I imagine next week or a little bit into the week after that, there will be a speed build of the house that we're building for them. And the reason I know that everyone will ask about the flooring is because every time that I'm live streaming a build with this flooring, that's all it is. What the heck is the flooring from? Where's the flooring from? Sorry if you said, but can you tell me where the flooring's from? I almost feel like I need to plaster it on the screen. Like, flooring is custom content by Peacemaker, Eco Lifestyle, Recolors, or whatever it is. So if you are familiar with the Not So Berry Challenge, you know that orange gen, which is the generation before pink gen, has to have twins for pink gen. And it has been a time and a half with these twins. Oh my gosh. Their names are Barbie and Elle, like Barbie and Elle Woods for like pink gen. I felt like that was really fitting and it's just kind of fun. And so for a while, they were kind of like neck and neck with who might be the potential heir. And then we were like, I think it's gonna be Elle. I think, you know, Elle seems, you know, fitting for the next gen. Elle died in a fire. I forget who started the fire, but there was a fire. There was a grill in the family home in Brindleton Bay, and there was a fire, and we got the fire out, and we were like, yeah, let's go. And then it was like, da-da-da. Elle is dying in a fire. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. So that was shocking. The shocking twist to the Not So Very Pink gen. And what happened then is I was like, do we exit without saving? Do we bring her back? I wasn't 100% sure, but I decided that the storyline would be that Barbie was, you know, so broken up about the loss of her sister when she was 18 that her entire life goal, because Pink Gen also has to be a writer. Well, they go into the business career and then they become a writer and master the writing skill later on. But basically her entire life goal would be to write the book of life to bring her sister back. And then chat was like, the book of life only brings someone back if you bonded them to the book while they were alive. And we were like, okay then. So I decided that was still the storyline, but we would also find a way to bring her back when the time would come. So then Barbie got expelled from high school. I actually don't know if this was before or after Elle died, but at one point Barbie was expelled from high school. But then I was able to just re-enroll her in high school, and I was like, why would it let me do that? Because it was the same high school. I had her quit school. So she has like the milestones of like expelled from school and quit school and also never graduated. But somehow she got into university. I forget if she did a distinguished degree or not. She got into some distinguished degrees though. So honestly, anything can happen in The Sims. She got her degree, I think, in communications, and then she is now going into the business career. And while they were in university, we randomly brought Elle back. I forget what the exact storyline was that we constructed around it, but basically we added her ghost to the family, brought her back. Then it was like, Elle has to move out because she's not in university because they were living in the dorm. And we were like, oh, so now Elle has to go to university. So I had her apply to university, but then she like didn't hear about her acceptance for so long, like the longest it's ever taken a Sim, one of my Sims, to hear about their acceptance or rejection. But she got into the same university. She was just one semester behind her sister. I think I did end up cheating it so that they could be on the exact same like semester course. How many of you have played university? Because something that bugs me is if I accidentally make my Sim go to university, but the terms are not Monday to Friday, it'll be like 5 business days for one semester. And so obviously I like when they start on a Monday because then I know the semester ends on a Friday. But recently, the like last few Sims I've taken to university, it's been like Tuesday to Monday, and it just throws me off a lot because I never know what's happening. Like, it's very easy to know like, oh, the term ends on Friday, everything's due Friday. Because every single semester I was like, I'm so confused. Does it end on Monday or does it end on Tuesday? Did we start on Wednesday? Like, I had no idea. I could not keep track. I will say though, Tuesday to Monday was nice because if your Sim had to like study for exams or write a paper, they did have the entire weekend to do that. But I don't know if I prefer it over always knowing that the term ends on Friday and starts on a Monday. And you know what I thought would be a really good fun activity to do today during the speed build is a while ago, a long time ago, during a speed build, I was ranking new emojis that had just released. And there were some new emojis released recently. So I think we should go through and rank them. I guess I could talk a little bit about the build before we do that. Where I am, it's looking like you are in the outdoor area. I made a really nice balcony. There's actually one on each side. There's one garden side and then one like leisure side. So they turn out really fun. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, honestly. Just sit back. We'll chat about emojis. It'll be great. It'll be good. Let's start with the shaking face emoji. I actually love this. I think she's going to be my new it girl. She is everything to me. She is conveying complete disorientation representation, which is how I feel a lot of the time. Like, she is the shaking part of screaming, shaking, and crying. I'm just really excited to use her. I've used her a few times already, and I love her. And now we got 3 new hearts. I just went like this with my hands. We got 3 new hearts. We got blue heart, gray heart, and pink heart. Blue heart, light blue heart, really cute. Love her. Gray heart, or wait, is that black? No, wait, we had a black heart. So that's gray. I haven't really paid attention because the star of my show is pink heart. I like that pink. I get that they made it that pink to match with the other pinks, but I want a lighter shade of pink for a pink heart as well. Literally, is there like a limit on emojis? There probably is. I know there's like secret emoji rules and like the emoji council that decides which emojis are approved and whatnot, but like, dude, can I have a light pink? Can I have like a light pink? I would love that. Next up, oh, we have the hands like this. I don't know. It kind of makes me think of like talk to the hand, you know? That's what comes to mind. I don't know if it's supposed to mean or represent something else. Probably because I'm not seeing it in context. I'm just seeing the pictures of the hand emojis. Wait, you could make some really fun like emoji combos like with the hands like this and then whatever emoji in the middle. I feel like that could be fun. And now we move on to some animals. So we have a moose. The moose is really cute. I'm looking at the iOS version. It looks so similar to like the Animoji. And so I always just think of like the exploding head Animoji. I love those. Then we also have a donkey. Always need a donkey. We also have an angel wing. I feel like that will be useful in some circumstances. A bird. I've been trying to learn more about bird species beyond like cardinal, blue jay, oriole. And I would say I know more than the average person about birds, but I don't know what bird that emoji is supposed to be. I'm sorry. I don't know. It could be a starling, but we also have a duck or a goose. The shape of it is giving goose, but it's looking like a duck. So I'm kind of thinking it's a duck. Either way, I love ducks. I say to everyone I know when ducks are the subject of conversation, which is more often than you might think, that I love ducks. I think ducks are like my favorite. I love to go to like a little lake, a little stream, wherever the ducks may be, and then you just sit there in silence, but the ducks just go like they make their little duck noises. It's the best thing in the world. It's the most peaceful experience. So good job on the ducks. There is also a jellyfish. That's fun. That's cool. Every time I think about jellyfish, I think about the time when I lived in Australia and there were jellyfish all over the beach. And my one friend did get stung by one, but she was okay. Shouts out to her. But apparently it was really painful. So jellyfish, friend or foe. The other thing I think of when I think of jellyfish is Jellyfish Field from SpongeBob and the level in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. One of the best games of all time. Now, moving down to the other ones, we have a hyacinth. I actually love hyacinths, like IRL and in Animal Crossing. Like, beautiful flowers. Really great work on those. We've got ginger root. I feel like that's fun. We also have a peas in a pod. You know, that could mean multiple things. Maybe you're making peas or eating peas and you're like, here is a pea emoji for that. Or you're like, we're just like peas in a pod. And you can add the pea emoji for that. We've got the fan, which is fun. And there's also a hair pick. I love that. And then we have maracas and a little flute. I'm always down for more item emojis. I know the big star of the show is the face emojis, which don't get me wrong, I love them. There's really great ones. The new ones recently have just been top tier. But I love item emojis. I don't use them as often as the face emojis, I'll be so honest. But when you need an item emoji and there is an emoji for that item at the same time, when those things coincide, it's a really fun feeling. Then there is also a new symbol. I believe, I'm so sorry if I'm saying this wrong, it's called the Khanda, Khanda, and it is a symbol of Sikhism, which is cool. And there is also the like Wi-Fi, well, I call it like the Wi-Fi symbol. It's like wireless symbol, I guess is what you would call that. I don't know. But that's what I'm seeing in the most recent emoji update. I think emojis are so fun and they've really like changed how we communicate in the digital world. And a lot of them are just really cute. So slay. Iconic. I don't know where we are in the build. I kind of really derailed us, but when I did the first emoji review, I got a lot of comments that were like, that was so fun. I love that. So I hope you enjoyed. I don't know. I'm looking at The Office right now. I don't know what you're looking at. I'm looking at The Office and I really like it. I wasn't sure if we wanted the diagonal desk. I never know, do we want a diagonal? But the desk worked, I thought. Oh, you'll also notice there is a cat tree and there are food bowls for a pet in this build. No, they don't have a cat. Yet, but they literally just moved in. Elle is finishing her last semester of university and Barbie is just starting in the business career. And we're also trying to woo Gianni. One of the things that is so hard about Pink Gen is that your sim has to have the unflirty trait. I want so badly for Barbie to be with her like high school friend. Like they went to prom as friends, but in my storyline, in my narrative, in my head, they are meant to be. They will be together forever, but it's just not working because she's unflirty. So we're trying to work on that. Also, fun fact, if you didn't know about apartments, if the power is out, you cannot take the elevator up to your apartment, because I think where we left off the last time we played, we invited Gianni over, and then Gianni couldn't come up to our apartment because there was a phone call that was like, hey, we're shutting your power off soon. Are you prepared? And we were like, yeah, we're so prepared. And they were like, good, because we're shutting it off now. And that was a choice. That was definitely a choice that they made. So we were stuck outside. I just had to shift click teleport them. I'm so sorry. I just had to shift click teleport them up there. And then he tried to leave and he like couldn't because the elevator was broken. So I don't know. How did I start that? Oh, they will eventually get a cat, I think. Probably. They're cat people. Rusty had a cat. Rusty was their dad, the orange gen. Or I mean, he's still kicking for the time being, knocking on wood. But I've also been playing some 100 Baby Challenge on Twitch recently. We just started playing it on Twitch. I've been doing a 100 Baby Challenge on TikTok for a while, but last week I was like, what if we just did, you know, a little Twitch stream of 100 Baby? Now I know I hear your request. 100 Baby will be back on YouTube. It will not be going on another year-long hiatus. It is like on my agenda. I have like a build challenge I want to do. Then I need to do another speed build for the House Hunters challenge, and then probably 100 Baby and another speed build. And as always, if you have any ideas for challenges that you think might be fun, I would love to hear them. You are all so creative in your other comments, and I see all of them. But the last two challenges I did, the every room is 2 different colors and every room is a different music genre, those came from comment requests, and I love knowing that like the build challenges I'm doing are the ones that people want to see. I'm trying to think of what else I had to tell you for this speed build. Not really much. We'll do a final tour of it at the end. Oh, I will tell you, for some reason, I don't have any record of decorating the yoga studio. It could function as a 3rd bedroom, and it probably will once Barbie and Gianni are together in my narrative, and Elle eventually will move out, but for now the sisters are living together. The pink gen also needs to do the wellness skill, so I made them a yoga room, but I don't think I decorated it. I think literally at that point I was so burnt out on this specific Sims build, I was like, nope, we're gonna decorate it on a random day. The next time I play, we're just gonna throw a couple pieces of decor and we're gonna call it a day. So for some reason I didn't have footage of that. There was something else I didn't have footage of in this build. I think it was doing the initial layout of the main bedroom, but I did it. It's all there. It all comes together. It all comes together at the end. Oh, also let me know any other activities you might want to see me do during a speed build, like emoji ranking, something else, anything of that nature that could be fun for us to just have a little chat about while we have some Sims building in the background. Let me know, because I love that. It makes me feel like we're on a Twitch stream where we can just kind of like talk about anything, not just The Sims. But yeah, it seems that the speed build is wrapping it up right now. So again, if you do have any questions about custom content, let me know down below. Let's jump into a final tour. So here is the penthouse on top of this building here. Come out of the elevator, you've got your entryway and your kitchen. I love this little breakfast nook area right there. We also have our dining area and our living area, so cozy with the fire. And then you come on in here to the office. Oops, somebody's homework. And here is this little half bath. And this is the landing when you walk up the stairs. Why is it doing this? Oh my gosh. Then this is the main bedroom. This is Gianni. I love Gianni. Isn't he so beautiful? And this is my pink Gen Sim Barbie. And this is the main bedroom with the vanity and everything over there, the attached main bathroom, and the walk-in closet. Over here is Elle's room. Yes, that is a Taylor Swift poster. And this is Elle back from the dead. And look at the view out of her bedroom. Holy. And this is a Jack and Jill bathroom. Nothing too wild going on in here. And then here's the yoga room. We really didn't do anything special. We kept it serene and clean. And then down here is the garden area. So these are like glass roof things so that these plants, when there are plants, will be considered sheltered, I'm pretty sure. And then over here, we just have some other plant moments. Then you come on out here to the back patio. And this just looks so fun at night with the lights. And let me show you these in live mode. Look at that. So if you made it this far in the video, comment flamingo floaty for the flamingo floaty. And I do believe the terms and conditions state if you did make it this far and you did enjoy it, you do have to subscribe if you're not already and leave a like on the video. Sorry, babes, it's in the fine print. And you know where all my other social links are in the description. This is on the gallery under Sarah Kendall with an extra L. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!